Good morning. I hope everything is well with you guys. I want to thank the person who talked about the mirror gazing. What a difference that made. What a difference. I couldn't figure out why. I just felt like my room felt so damn heavy every time I walked into it, right? And I couldn't quite put my finger on it because I was like, damn. I'd walk in the room and I would already feel like something was in my room. And my room is pretty empty for the most part. It just has a twin bed in there, a bureau, that mirror, my bike, and a wall ornament decoration thing. I have a big, huge ass elephant that keeps reminding me to talk, right? On the wall. And I was like, damn, could it be the elephant that I put in there? Why does this feel not right? So last night, after watching a video, I turned the mirror around. And it's so weird, I want to cry, because I got in the shower afterwards and it just felt like I just felt like this pressure just come right off of me. It was just so crazy. It just reduced me to tears because it let me know that was the damn thing right there. That was it. So I thank you. There's a lot of people who don't like me, and I don't know why because they've never met me personally. I haven't fallen to any sin that wasn't common to any other man as well, And your character is if you continue to do this thing, right? So the Bible teaches us he who is without sin should cast the first stone, right? Let me tell you something. You may not like me, but I'm trying to be as truthful with myself and others, even if sometimes it's hurtful. But I've learned, there's a way to deliver a thing. So I may have come off fake or phony to most people because they know I can be outspoken, direct, harsh, cruel, critical, right? But where do you get when you use those things? You hurt people. I've been hurt so much that it's better when you can make somebody smile. Because each time you make a person smile, it takes away, it replaces, let's just say how your memory stores, right? I don't know if my memory, it stores things, every bad thing, takes up more space because you put more emotions to it, right? So, in order for a good memory to go in, it's got to kick out an old memory, right? So when you put a new thing in, you don't really have a past to remember. So when people come digging up your past, you're like, okay, now next, right? Because there's nothing that's evident about your past. We all have a past, but we don't live there, right? We're appreciative of where we were from where we have fallen, so we can talk to another and say, that might not be something you want to do, right? Let me say this. When I was young, they said, have a hobby. I had a foster mother who used to craft, art, do everything. I love my mother and my foster mother and all the mothers that helped me along, even if they weren't very nice. Let's just say that. Because I had one that worked against me. Fucking. Whew. All right. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I'm not trying to flex my muscles. I'm just not. If you feel as if my readings are jaded, and they're not truthful, there's another channel for you. I'm not trying to guide anybody in the wrong direction because I've been there so many times. It sucks because you still have to find a way out, and if you don't go in yourself, you're not going to find it. So this is my way of doing it, but other people consider it to be obsession. Would you have rather me gone back to my old ways? Would that have made you happy? Right, because it would have given you more content for your videos and you wouldn't have to use your imagination. You can just laugh and be like, I knew they were going to do that. That would make you feel strong, wouldn't it? Huh? It's just sickening. Now I can see why the Lord, when he was like, if there be 4 people, if there be 3 people, he was like, fuck it, blaze the whole town. I understand that. How is it that my videos don't get views, but they're the talk of all of the channels? How is that? Why is that? Yeah, I was a foster child. So a lot of my, I have a lot of scars on me because I had done landscaping, you name it. I've done it to generate income. Anything not to rely on a man. So now now all of that gets discounted, right? So you can't take my word because I have a scar on my hand, right? These are those that Jesus warned us about, the uh, the Pharisees, right, and the Sadducees, right? Watch them, he said, and do none of which they do, because there is a way that seems right to every man in his own eyes. You see, when I did that reading, if it is jaded as so you say, right? So say you, then we would have to turn everything around in that video that was spoken, because you can't have it both ways. So when I asked the cards, believing that I'm just a vessel, knowing that they would reveal the truth, if this person was, well, it just said he was in good health, right? So then we know a thing to be true that he's not in good health, according to you. So if you take anything from that video, know that that person is not in good health. Or do we go back to the original message and say that it was just a verification that whatever she was speaking about, my spirit guide said, true, true, true. You know what? And let's just go back to that video. I think I said I was gonna run a train, right? Pull a 10, right? I think I did. I think the train got ran. I just don't think you want to board it. And that's cool. Here's the thing. You see the cards, you see what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be rude, but before you want to do something, you should at least see if it mixes with you, right? So I created my own cards. So if they do work and I like them, I can take them and have them made, right? With the right design and everything. And guess what? If it doesn't work and I don't like it, have I lost anything? Have I lost anything? I'll give you a minute to think about that. I think that I still may be able to even use these cards, perhaps when I'm in the hospital, because we're all getting older. Right? We're all going to go to that casket. You too. You're going to die too, with all your goodness. I could have somebody who doesn't know my belief, who's sitting next to me on my deathbed, right? Because I'm going to make it there. With these cards, if I end up in the hospital, I could have a sudden death. Who knows, right? I have a stellium in my 12th house. So it's very possible. Anything can happen, right? Well, at least I can say, read these cards to me. Right? All right, I've said enough. My spirit guide just said, enough. Enough.